What's up, all you go fellow fly guys? You know what it is, the Cat in the Hat, your resident fly guy, your chief architect, Michael Andrew of StarArchitects.com, here to help you redesign your frame of mind when it comes to the styling thing. And it's Taylor Thought Tuesdays. Yo, you've already made it through one day out of the week, so I hope you are showing up in style. If you aren't, or if you don't know how to, that is quite all right. That is exactly why we are here, to ensure that you are dressing yourself with the best of yourself. Now today we're going to be continuing a brief conversation about the framework of your face. And I just want to try to create a certain thought process when you are picking up different types of collars when you're stepping out and you're shopping. And the reason why I want you to think about these things is because, again, a lot of guys just go with whatever the fashionable trends are, and they don't realize that if they are making purchases that are going to put them in the best light, that they will find that they're getting more bang for their buck, that they like more of what they're wearing, and that also actually makes them more attractive. So when it comes to your collars, when you are getting collars, the biggest two things that you want to pay attention to is making sure that it covers your neck, and then also making sure that it balances out your face. Two of the things that a lot of guys run into is that they're getting their collars, especially when it comes to their dress shirts, way too short. So they may have a long neck like me, and so they're getting a collar that may only be 1.25 inches, maybe 1.5 inches, and they wonder why they look like they have this long giraffe neck. Well, it's because their collar is way too short. So they just need to make sure that they're getting a longer collar, and if that fits you, then you want to make sure that you have a higher collar when you're shopping. If you're a guy who has a shorter neck, then you don't want to get these big collars that swallow up your neck and are sitting here, you know, where the collar is sitting here on your neck, and it looks like you have no neck. You want to be able to see that differentiation, because that's creating balance for the rest of your body. The second thing that you want to pay attention to is the collar width. Now, a lot of guys are going out here getting these cutaway collars, and I've seen like a lot of rounder face guys, or guys who are bigger, who always want to go get these cutaway collars, and they don't realize that it's making their head look like they got basketball heads, right? They look huge, and it's no shade to them. That's fine if you want to go that route. However, it's not creating any balance. And so, especially nowadays, with all of the advents of how you can style certain collars, I always recommend that the guys who have the rounder face get a straighter collar. Now, that doesn't have to mean that it has to go straight up and down. Now, with that being said, a guy who does have the courage, right, because it might take a little bit of courage for you to have something that's a little narrower, you will find that it's actually creating a more narrow line for the face, and will actually make you look thinner in your face. Now, if you're a guy who has an oval or a long shaped head, then you do want to get the spread collars, because it is going to provide a bit of breadth, some width to your face, and give you a more balanced look. If you were to go get a straight up and down collar shirt, then what ends up happening is you have a longer face, and it makes you look, you know, like the guy in the yellow hat, the man in the yellow hat in Curious George. No, a little too young for you. Okay, well, I like Curious George. Anywho, with that being said, you just want to make sure that you always have balance, because that balance is going to create balance for how people are seeing you, will make you look fair and balanced, and will allow for you to fully create an engagement for those around you, because it's ultimately not about you. It's about how you feel and how you make others experience you. If you can do that, I guarantee you're going to step out feeling your best and moving with success. So I'm going to leave you with that. You can try that on, see how it fits you. Question of the day. Tell me which collar is actually best for you, and then tell me the more important question: are you wearing that collar now, or are you following the fashionable trends that everybody else is wearing? Please leave me some comments in the comment box. Please make sure that you give this a thumbs up if you found the information informative or beneficial, and if you didn't, leave me a thumbs up anyway. And make sure that you subscribe if you're feeling the vibe. We're here every Monday through Friday at 12:30 p.m. here to give you this good information. And please make sure that you share this with a friend who could benefit from it. I'm sure that they could. Lastly, please don't ever forget that dress is nothing more than the expression of a man's state of mind. So you should always dress to express. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.